Hi, in this podcast episodes clips that talks about why traders lose their money, you have to watch the previous one to get a full story of the whole picture. Okay, to get the whole picture. Now, one thing I want to mention here is traders lose money. Most traders lose money because they only trade on one time frame. And I've noticed that most traders, even by statistics, prefer to trade on the 5 minute time frame depending on the instrument they are trading. For example, people who trade Nasdaq, US 30, even gold, most times focus on the 5 minutes time frame. Some go as low as 1 minute time frame. Now, there is nothing wrong with trading on the 5 minutes or the 1 minute or the 15 minutes or the 10 minutes, whatever time frame you want to trade. But the downside of it is that people lose the full picture, which is the higher time frame gives you the story, which is the 4 hours, the daily, the weekly, the monthly. But most times monthly is too far, but at least the weekly and the daily gives you the story of key levels. It gives you the story, lets you identify key levels. Meanwhile, the lower time frames gives you precision entry, makes you enter so that your stop loss will be tight enough and your take profit will be large enough. Because if you use stop loss on the daily time frame and stop loss on the 5 minutes time frame, whoa, there will be difference. On the daily, a small draw, as in a small drawing your stop loss down a little bit will be 40, 50, 100 pips. On the 5 minutes time frame, drawing it down like that will just be maybe 10, 20 pips. Now, again, I must state this: the higher time frame, weekly, daily, 4 hours gives you the story. Meanwhile, the 5 minutes time frame only tells you where to enter, gives you the entry position, tell you where to enter and the exit and all that. So we must take into cognizance, appreciate that we cannot effectively trade if we don't adopt and adapt to multiple time frames. It gives you a holistic picture. But when I mean higher time frame, will not just be because you're trading on the 5 minutes, you only use 30 minutes time frame or 1 hour time frame. It gives you a higher picture, but it's not the whole story. For you to have the whole story, you need to go from higher time frame to lower time frame, which is taking note of key levels, so that in a worst case scenario, if you're buying, your take profit, for example, would be a function of the territory you're trading, which is the 5 minutes time frame, and the territory above it, so that you would know, okay, where would price reasonably react from. And most times if you're buying, price reacts from resistance levels or supply levels. If you're selling, price reacts from demand levels or support levels. I've noticed times and times again that 5 minutes support levels are not very strong unless it's in confluence with 1 hour, 4 hours, or even daily support level. So with this knowledge, you will realize that it is very important to combine your 5 minutes time frame with higher time frames. Why? Because the higher time frame tells you the story, while the 5 minutes time frame gives you the entry. Don't forget to like, subscribe, tell me what you think. Okay, I want to hear your feedback so that we can all grow and get better on this craft. No matter how good, how many years you spend trading, there is always room to tweak. Not tweak like your system is bad that you want to tweak it, but you can adopt and adapt new methods that makes you see things in a different light. Imagine reading one particular passage and reading it again 10 years later, you realize that, whoa, the knowledge coming from this particular passage is different from the way I saw it 10 years ago. What means is that as a veteran on this path, your understanding, your perspective has expanded, and it does not come with just knowledge, it comes with experience. So kudos to the OGs in the market, and those who are coming behind us. Don't give up, but don't be in a hurry. Nothing good comes quickly. I don't want to say easy, but nothing good comes quickly. And if you're lucky to be among the golden fingers to make it quickly, don't celebrate too early And don't think that others who haven't made it as quick as you are bad. It just means that you are positioned on the right path you're supposed to be at that point in time in your life. So appreciate that opportunity and don't allow it get into your head. Like a wise man would say, don't allow failure get into your heart. Don't allow success get into your head. Okay? Have a lovely day. Peace.